Hey everybody, it's Joe, Passion Unchained here. I got the city line in my background. I'm here at Zilker Park. I wanted to get out of my house. I get a little bit stir crazy when I'm alone in my house because it's not the biggest. Right now in my life, I am focusing on reducing my debt and building a strong financial foundation to make me more free. Unchaining your passion, unchaining my passion has been a goal of mine for a long time. And then of course, it's the purpose of Passion Unchained. And I'm beginning to think it's a process and not a finish line. All of life is about creating more passion and trying to make yourself more and more free so you can live life more to the fullest. There's never like an end goal, but you can get to a spot where you're enjoying yourself. And most of the time, there's ways to improve it. When you get to a certain place where you max out a lot in life, then it's possible that you can just relax. Kind of like the people who retire, whether they retire in their 30s or in their 40s. I plan to retire in my 30s. I'm 30 right now. Be nice to retire in 5 years or so. Enjoy the fuck out of life. So that's a goal of mine, and that's one thing that I'll be talking more and more as I get more experience in being financially free. I already have a lot of experience in my love life, and I have helped over 130 guys get more matches and more dates on their dating profile. It's really easy to get dates on your dating apps if you have a stellar dating profile, and I still think that people should learn to go out and hit on girls in person. Because it gives you a lot of social skills. It gives you a lot of buffer against rejection. You learn to have a thick skin. You learn to be fun. You learn to be exciting. You learn to be outcome independent. And it gives you a lot of benefit in the rest of your life. Now that said, a lot of people have benefit in focusing on their online dating, because what happens when you get your online dating on point is you have dates just coming in. It doesn't take too long. You swipe on your phone a bit, you get a bunch of matches, and you go out and you get dates. So that is why I focus on online dating myself. It's a lot simpler, it's a lot easier, and there's a huge potential for filling up your calendar with dates. This particular guy is one of my clients. I've worked with him, and he already replaced his Tinder profile photos with photos that we took, and is having crazy results. I'm gonna go right now and put up some of the texts that he sent me on the side of the screen. So you'll see on the side of the screen some stuff he sent me about the results he's had. He still has his old photos on Bumble. So he sent me his Bumble profile, gave me permission to make a video about it and publish it so that I can go over what he had before he worked with me. And then in the next video, I'm gonna go over what he has now. And you can see the difference that we did. We put his profile from 0 to hero, really. And he actually got the VIP package. So this first profile that we created, and I'll explain this a little bit more in the next video as well. This profile that we created together, this shoot is geared more towards casual relationships because he's eventually looking for a serious girlfriend, but right now he wants to just enjoy himself, focus on himself a little bit and go for something a little more casual. So we focused on that this time. Just for specifics, my deluxe package is one stellar shoot to upgrade your dating profile and get you the dates and matches that you've been looking for. Make your dating life easy, cross that off. The VIP package is 2 dating profile photo shoots. And the first one we gear more towards what you want now and in the next few months. And the second one we gear towards more what you want then. Usually clients want something more casual. They want to feel that abundance. They want to have a lot of dates, have a lot of fun right now. And then eventually they want to find a girl that they really jive with. And so then we take that second profile photo shoot and we gear it towards that. Another reason why people like to get it also is maybe they're on a weight loss journey, or maybe they're bulking up and building muscle. And so then right now what they do is they get a photo shoot right now so they can get matches while they work harder on their physique. And then we get a photo shoot later when they are on point. So without further ado, let's go into this guy's profile. Love the guy. He's an awesome dude. Love his personality. He's just a fun guy in general, and a very kind guy too. So this is his first photo. You'll see it on the screen on the side. He is in front of, looks like he's on a balcony. There is a bridge behind him. I don't know exactly what bridge that is. I would like to say that's the Bay Bridge. My first instinct was it was the Brooklyn Bridge, but there's hills in the background. So it's possible that he's in San Francisco, and then that's the East Bay. I actually grew up in the Bay Area, so I should really know, but I'm just going to guess that's the Bay Area. The next photo is him at a Spartan race at the end. It's a photo of him doing this with both of his arms. The next photo is him looking at the camera. It's a selfie, and he seems to be in some sort of kind of cozy space. I can see there's a blue, when you go to conferences, there's a blue backdrop, or there's a backdrop with all the companies there that you can take photos in front of. So it looks like it's at some sort of conference, and I know the guy, so I know it's at a conference. And then the next one is him. There's a brick wall behind him. There's a guy next to him. His arm is cut off, and he looks kind of sweaty, like he just got in from a hot outside, or maybe he just got worked out. And the guy next to him also, oh no, that's not sweat. That's actually a pattern on his shirt. And then I think that's the last one, is him with his parents. It's a selfie, and it's wide angle. You can see his parents, and it looks like maybe his childhood home in the background. So that's the overview of all the photos. I'm going to go deep into what's good and what's bad about these photos. And then, of course, the next video, I'm going to show you the improvements that we made so that you can see what's going on with there. Also, I have a new microphone setup. I've been playing around with different microphone setups. I like this one, I think. I only tested it briefly. I got a new, it's one that I used in old videos, but I put a fuzzy cover on it. So let me know what you think. I'm obviously going to do some post-processing on it. You can hear some background sounds. I kind of like that, actually, because it kind of makes you feel like you're in the environment with me. But hopefully the fuzzy little thing filters out enough of the noise that it's doable, and that you like it, and that you can hear me clearly. So let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't, and we'll go from there, and we'll adjust as needed. This first one I'm going to say it's the Bay Bridge in the background. I know this guy used to live in San Francisco, so that's a safe bet to say that's in San Francisco. It's better than a lot of selfies. That's one of the themes with this, is that he has selfies. Some of them are not good. Some of them are better than other selfies, which still is a low bar. Selfies usually I don't like, because it gives the vibe that you don't have anyone else to take the photo of, or you're just not aware of how it comes across. For most situations, almost all situations, selfies are a no-go, because you could easily get a better photo by getting a friend to take it, or even getting a cheap tripod and popping your phone on it. I have a really easy tripod that it's super easy to set up and pop my phone in there, and that would be, it costs $25 from Amazon. It's like 1-day shipping or same-day shipping, at least here in Austin, and that would be easy as hell to just pop your phone on and take a better photo of you. So there's really no excuse, if you're serious about getting dates through the dating apps, that there's really no excuse for you to have a subpar selfie. Just pop your phone on a cheap-ass tripod if you don't have any friends. Or if you have friends, then go ask them to help you out. So, and also modern phones, they're not nearly as good as this kind of thing. I mean, you won't be able to get video or photos like this, or like the photos that we took that you'll see in the next video with a phone, but you'll still be able to get some good photos. So there's really no excuse if you want to put a little effort in. So yeah, it's better than nothing, because it's kind of cool. There's the bridge in the background, but then it also kind of cuts off part of his face. I don't really like that. And there's also just like a door behind him. This would have been, yes, it's a selfie. We're going to ignore that part, because I already talked about it enough in all my videos. But I would have liked him to be to have more of the bridge in the background, not to cut off his face. And it's also very, very bright. And there's also the shadow of the phone on him. So it's very, I mean, it's kind of relatable, which is a plus, but it also could be a lot better. So I would call this maybe a C. The default for selfies is like a D or an F. So it's good for a selfie, but not good. This one, I don't like it very much. It's kind of cool because it's something he did, and it's a pretty awesome thing. If you know what Spartan races are, I think they're like 10 miles. I might be wrong about that, but there's also obstacle course stuff. You have to climb over things, crawl under things, and I do 10-mile runs somewhat consistently. I used to do it every week. It's gotten pretty hot, so me and my friend do about like 7.5 now. But when it gets colder, we do 10 plus. We do like a half marathon every week sometimes. So, but even then, I respect people who do 10-mile runs. It's hard. Anyone who can do a 10-mile run gets my respect, especially a Spartan race, because I have not done a Spartan race. I don't know if I can do a Spartan race because I've never climbed up rope. Like, I don't know how to do all those things. I'm sure I could. I'd have to train, but I would say this one only gets a little bit of a pass because of the context behind it. But again, like the way his shirt kind of sags, it makes him look kind of, even though he's obviously fit, it makes him look kind of overweight. You see his like belly kind of poking through there. And it almost looks like he has like saggy boobs with the way that his shirt. He obviously doesn't, but the way that his shirt is kind of folded. The pose could be much better. I mean, it's a candid shot of a cool moment, so I'm gonna give it some props. But most people, most photos like this is again going to be better than the average guy, but it could be a lot better. This next one, this is one of the selfies that I hate. So this guy, he is more of a fan of selfies than I am. During our shoot, he actually wanted to learn how to take better selfies. And there is something to be said about wanting to be relatable on dating apps. When you have a bunch of professional photos, it works really well for all my clients, but I found that when clients pop one or two like lower quality photos into the dating profiles, it makes them more relatable and they get even more matches. Mostly professional photos with a couple of even a selfie here and there, because it's kind of like, oh, are you real? It turns like a profile with all professional photos from, oh, are you real, to like, oh, this guy's actually real. Because some of the photos are crappy. But it's not because the selfies are good. That's actually because the selfies are crappy that makes it better, if that makes sense. Because it's like, your profile's way up here. Are you real? Oh, cool, there's a shitty photo in there. Okay, you're real. So that's the only reason why a selfie is kind of can be a good thing, is because it actually is shitty, and that sometimes can be a good thing. This in particular, though, the rock wall is kind of cool, but the way it's framed, the blue thing is kind of cut off. I can kind of think like, oh, it's some conference, but I don't know what conference, and so I don't know if that makes me excited or not. Him having been in San Francisco, it's possible the dating market over there is like, oh, cool, you're a tech bro, that's a plus. So it's possible that he's learned that showing off that side of him is a good thing. But even so, this photo could have been taken much, much better, even if he decided that he had to do a selfie. He already has a selfie. He actually has like most of this profile is selfies, so I would really limit it to one maximum. 0 probably, 1 maximum. And he has 4, I believe, on his profile. I have to count again. And this is a second one, and it's a very subpar one, so no. And that's the example about why. This next one, again, same reasons, but it's even worse because the shirts, like, I'm not a fan of Henleys. They tend to be awkward, especially if you have chains. He doesn't have a chain in this photo. But the shirt is also very bright blue. It's not a very neutral blue. I generally like clients to go for male neutral colors. There's a good fashion reason for that. It makes you look more confident, more relaxed. And you can experiment with more exciting colors. It's just you have to know what you're doing. Fashion-wise, I have some bright as fuck clothes. I have some bright as fuck accessories. But I do that because I know what I'm doing. I know how to pull it off. And I do that with my clients as well. I help them pull it off. But this kind of makes him look like he's not aware of his fashion. He doesn't know how he looks. He's not trying to look good. And that's a different vibe than purposefully using a bright color. So I'm not a fan of the shirt. It also is a little bit loose, which is not good for a skinny guy or a fit guy. You want it to be more tight. And the Apple Watch, I have an Apple Watch. It's an Apple Watch Ultra with a matching band. It looks nice. I'm a fan of this. I think it adds to my fashion. But that one that he has is very sporty. That would fit in the Spartan race photo. It would not fit here because it doesn't. I don't feel like this is a sporty situation. He's just sitting. Maybe he's just got done with the run, so it's possible that this is a sporty situation, but we don't really know that. And also, it's kind of weird that his friend's cut off. Like, I know he's with a friend, but you just see part of his arm, and so it really takes away from it. I have no idea who that is or what they're doing, and the brick wall kind of looks cool, but it's really not done well. It tells me nothing about this guy. So I got doggos barking behind me. I don't like it. So yeah, definitely don't do that one. That one's not a selfie though. So that's sort of a plus, but really it's not a well done photo. This last one is him with his family. And I'm all for photos of you with your family if you're going for something more serious. I think that's a great idea because it screens in girls who are more family oriented, and it shows a clear message. I want something serious. And on Bumble, this guy was using the app to get more serious minded girls. So I do like this. It is not a very well done photo because they're very dark. Now that said, the photo quality can be improved. I still think it's good if you're looking for something serious. And this one is acceptable, base acceptable. It can be improved significantly, but as long as the rest of your photos are great, having this photo at the end or in the middle would be awesome if you're looking for something serious. If you're looking for anything casual, do not put a photo of you with your parents in there. It's going to give the complete wrong vibe. The girls that swipe right on you will not want the same thing that you want. And this photo, in this particular case, I would say no, because the rest of his profile is not stellar. His profile is average at best, probably below average. And having this does not help. This is only, like a photo like this, which is not a great quality photo, but serves a purpose, is only really good if the rest of your profile is stellar, or at least really good, and his is not. So all that put together, that's what I think of his profile. He is, he's doing really well right now. He's getting a lot of dates. I'm going to take his current profile, the one that we put together, and I'm going to review that in the next video so you can see the upgrade. And I'm excited to show that to you. By the way, I've been having a Find Your Summer Fling promo active for the past few months from, I believe, early April. It's July now. It's about mid-July when this is coming out. And I'm ending that promo at the end of July. That promo gave everybody $300 off my deluxe package and $500 off my VIP package. More details about those packages can be found at my website if you want to know about my process, about what exactly I put into each photo shoot. I'll give you a hint, it's a fuck ton of effort and time and energy because I want to help you build a life you love. So if you want to take advantage of the Find Your Summer Fling promo, and you're watching this video, there's only a couple weeks left if you're watching it now, which means that the end of July that's going away. I really dislike the websites that have like a fake sale going on all the time. It's like, oh, here's the 20% off sale, but it's really not 20% off because that's what they sell it at all the time. It's a perpetual sale, so it's not really a sale. Even though it probably loses me money, honesty is an important value for me. And so I am actually going to have my full price be a real thing. So at the end of July, it's going back to my full price, and I suggest that you take advantage of it now if you want to. And the link is in the description below. I've helped over 130 guys. And you can see the photos that I have done for other people in various cities. Now an international photographer. I did a vlog of my first international photo shoot in the last video. Check it out if you haven't yet. And subscribe. Please do. It helps me reach more guys and help more lives. My goal is to help people build a life on their own terms and unchain their passion. So I hope that this reached you. I hope that this helped you. And I hope that I can help you. And through my videos, possibly, or through a photo shoot, or however you want to get info or help from me, I would like to help you out. So enjoy yourself. Until next time, my friends.